Who is the GOAT in your opinion? Is it Tiger Woods or is it Jack Nicklaus? I know it's hard to compare eras. This is kind of
People ask me that all the time. You know what I tell them? Jack Nicklaus was the greatest golfer in his era, and Tiger Woods was the greatest golfer in his era.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many variables, equipment, the amount of players, the amount of training that they've gotten.
They
now.
both won in clutch situations. They never lost. They were mentally stronger than everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. I couldn't tell you.
And I said, just think of it in your mind this way. So what if they both played at the same time with the same equipment?
Mm.
You couldn't decide who was the best because they were good in their own way. You know what I mean? But what they both accomplished is incredible. But a lot of people forget how many times Jack Nicklaus finished second in the majors. He won 18 of them, but he finished second, 17 times or something like that?
I think more. I think it was like 20-something or 30.
It was incredible.
I've heard the argument for Jack Nicklaus. I've heard people say, well, he had more kind of fierce rivals or sort of fierce competitions at certain times. Although Tiger did too. I think Tiger just blew everybody away so much for so long that nobody really considered Phil a rival. I think Tiger himself said Vijay Singh was more of a rival than just about anybody else because he was at least up there and consistent with it. But yeah, what do you say to that? I mean, as far as the competition, did Jack face? I mean, Jack. There's all legends of the game, obviously, that he beat with Arnold and Lee Trevino.
Well, I'd like to comment on that. This day and age, 144 guys are in the field typically. Every one of them can win.
Right.
And back then, it was probably maybe, how many you say, Dennis? Maybe
10, 12.
That really realistically were a favorite.
Yeah.
I mean,
just look at the list.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go over the list back then, there's not a lot of major winners.
That just shows how much the game has grown.
It was Nicklaus, Palmer, Weiskopf, Watson, Trevino, Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 12 guys. Billy Casper. Billy Casper was unbelievable too.
Yeah.
There's like 12, 13 guys every year. That's who's you're going to watch. There wasn't a all of a sudden Robert McIntyre. There's that's not going to happen.
Think about how many times Byron Nelson won. How many times in 1 year? Remember that one season he had?
Yeah.
I don't know how many times he won. It was like astronomical. It's like you can't even fathom. That would never happen in this day and age.